my island in the sun, no. My island home, my island home. Let me tell you about where I'm from, my island in the sun, no.
We came for calm seas. Instead, we got gale force drama, underwater art, and a seagull trying to take out our drone.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, welcome back. Today Mojo and I are taking you along for an adventure on the west coast of Grenada.
Batten the hatches, we've got ports, squalls, diving, and even a bit of island magic.
Start by ending our time in the beautiful capital of St. George's, sailing up towards Grenada and having a moment along the way where good judgment pays off.
Trust me, you're going to want to see this episode to the end, as the underwater statue parks will have you amazed and inspired.
And inspired? Wow, I was prepared only to be dazzled.
Yes, ladies, he's all mine.
St. George's and Port Louis are the heart of Grenada's boating scene. Bright colonial buildings, fishing boats, and sleek yachts all sharing the same turquoise harbor. It's one of the Caribbean's most picturesque ports and the perfect launch point for any West Coast adventure.
As we leave Port Louis behind, the coastline opens up. Lush hills, quiet coves, and a calm stretch.
For a minute.
Towards Grenada. It's a short transit, but a beautiful one.
You know I wished for a bit more wind.
You never learn, do you? When it's calm, that's the universe winding up the pitch.
Right exactly where we're going. It's just getting nailed with rain right now, so we slowed it down, took in the head sail, and just gonna wait out here a little bit before we go into the anchorage, because it should be passing on by straight to our port side. We might get a little water, but won't be treacherous.
And then, bam! The wind jumps to 30 knots, howling through the rigging while we're bobbing outside the bay. Hold fast, trust Monashi, and ride it out. Moments like this remind you of who's really in charge. Mother Nature.
I thought you were going to say the World Bank and Elon Musk. As we always do, I jump in to check the anchor, just to make sure Rocky was set in the sand, and was immediately greeted by little reef fish darting around the chain. Where there was seagrass, we found good sand in about 5-to-1 scope.
Meters of chain to depth.
So we had plans of going to the sculpture park scuba diving this afternoon, but gonna wait a little bit because the rain's kicking in. At least we're gonna get a whole bunch of water. We've already got like 4 liters per bucket per side because now we have the 2 sides going.
Rain rolls in, we throw out the catchment and let the sky top off our tanks. Nothing beats free water and that tiny smug feeling of self-sufficiency.
You, proudly smug? Say it isn't so. Moritz is a hillside community along Grenada Bay, originally settled by the French in 1649, but did not become a real colony until 1817, when the poor white settlers of the Barbados,
the Irish and the Scots,
came to work their growing cacao plantations. Today it is an Airbnb community, famous for its monthly breakfast, which is more than just a meal. It is a community gathering that fosters fellowship, reconnects old friends, and allows visitors to experience local traditions and live entertainment. We also use Backguy to scope out dinghy docks or landing zones, like this one close to the market.
We could tie up to the post, wet in, wet out, and probably a story that I don't feel like explaining to the insurance people.
Just up the hill,
literally,
is Mount Moritz, named after one of the first French settlers, a cacao plantation owner, Harding Moritz.
But this looks like the place the guys I just met, Paul and Martin, told us about for some shore snorkeling. Say that 5 times fast. And that bird took a couple dives at Backguy, so time to come on in and go on down. what do we have here? Squid or cuttlefish? They look like twins, but the fins tell the truth. Do you know the difference? Squid and cuttlefish are close cousins and may look similar, but their fins give them away. Cuttlefish have one long fin running the full length of their body for smooth hovering, while squid keep their fins at the back near their head like tiny wings built for quick bursts and straight line speed.
And if you think this snorkeling is beautiful, just wait until you see the sculpture park in a minute.
And if you enjoy our entertainment, energize the like and subscribe buttons below, as it encourages engagement with our episodes for everyone like you, who will evidently embrace it too. Like Connie Reynolds, The Essentials, Sandra and David Renwick, Sailing Yacht Tossan, and David Wise.
So when we took our butane tank in to get refilled, along with the propane, the guy said it was pretty rusty and recommended OSFO to us in order to take off the rust. Paint it on the tank, let it sit for about half an hour, and then scrape it off with a stainless steel brush. If you want to see the difference, this is amazing. Okay, not entirely our fault. We actually left the tank in the locker way over here, and it's still rusted for some reason. So I painted it with the OSFO, and we'll now see what happens when you scrape it off. Well, look at that. Truly, I took a steel brush to it earlier just to see the difference, and nothing moved whatsoever. But this rust is coming off real easily. Once done, a little bit of primer, paint. Won't be as good as new, but it'll be much better than it was before and protect the tank a lot longer.
Making a recipe tonight: cucumber, tomato, red onion salad to go with butter chicken that we're gonna have, so kind of like an Indian flavor. And needed cumin, and we're getting a little bit low on cumin, so I had to go to our stock to fill it up. Yeah, I think this will last us probably about a century.
Yeah, that's a good amount of cumin.
And you know that you bought this, right?
Small detail.
Okay.
And with visions of butter chicken dancing in our heads, we set down for the night.
To be awoken bright and early by cruise ship people on an excursion by kayak right behind Monashi.
Not on my bingo card, but they're so cheerful, I should have brushed my hair for the occasion.
Why start now?
And for the second time, we send up that guy to check out Statue Park as the weather seems good today for a dive.
We truly hope you can find your passion so you don't have to rush off to work each day. Any boat will do to get you here if sailing is yours.
And with that daily affirmation from Stuart Smalley, let's get to the Statue Park, because doggone it, people like us.
Just off Grand Mall lies the Molinere Underwater Sculpture Park, built in 2006 by artist Jason Descartes Taylor after Hurricane Ivan wiped out the reef.
With my scuba compressor in tow, I set off to the aquatic statue park with new friends Paul and Martin from SV Moonshadow. And like all Europeans, they had a tender with a low horsepower 2-stroke engine. Like all North Americans, our tender Saucy has a large horsepower 4-stroke engine. We run like the wind.
These statues were placed to spark new marine life, and over the years they've transformed into living art, coral-covered, mysterious, and totally unique to Grenada.
Honestly, it's the only museum where the art ages better than I do, and that's saying something.
Truer words. The statues are made from pH-neutral marine-grade cement, built tough so coral can claim them over time. They aren't just art, they're memory, culture, and reef restoration fused together. From local faces to carnival legends like Jab Jab and Shortney, they turn the seabed into Grenada's most surreal gallery.
After the dive, I invited Paul and Martin back for dinner. I suspect I should have checked with Mojo first.
You're adorable when you pretend it hasn't happened numerous times over the years.
Gentlemen that were on the paddle boards yesterday looking at all the boats. Like, oh, let me take a picture of you guys. Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers. Thanks for coming aboard.
Okay, thank you for inviting us. I hope you enjoy my rendition of Sweet Caroline last week. I really had fun with that, and the audience really joined it well. And of course, this guy just...
Yeah, no, karaoke, Sweet Caroline, I don't know. I used to like you, but okay, well...
Yeah, I've got to leave the boat now.
Yeah, after the next bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the kind of week it's been for us. Storms, statues, curries, and smiles. And we've come full circle in that sailing will always hand you surprises, but somehow deliver you exactly what you needed.
Thanks for sharing our journey and subscribing. And check out this next video, as we believe Michelangelo would have liked it too.